Hello, hello again. So we are back. Wow. Um, hmm. So let's go here. By the way, yes, we're back. We'll just leave it at that. I'm not even going to give place to the enemy because he's already defeated. So last few minutes, actually, we had three more to give. So I'm going to give those last three tips. And thank you for coming back. Just kind of rephrase that a little bit. So we're still talking about act now, summertime fun with your children. Come get these kids. So as I was referring to, as I before the, we had the glitch. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Everything was still on but the camera. So anyway, we're here. So I was talking about, they had the boys' activities, girls' activities, and where I was leading to was the girls' activity was, having the dishes, playing with it. Oh, I play with the dishes and play with the dishes, and we make our little pies, and I just don't see that enough, or I don't see it. A lot. I know it. The little girls still play with dishes and the teacups and the tea set and all of that. I even when I go to the store, I always try to go through the toy section to see the kind of toys that are still out there, like the Easy Bake Oven. It's so amazing how they model that. Oh, I used to love that. So anyway, we were talking about giving tips on what you can do with your children this summer. And of course, these are, you can always add to it, add your own. These are just some that I have, a start. I'll say it's a start. So again, some tips were, about, let me just back up. So if you're just joining or just came on, there was a little glitch a second ago. But anyway, as we're ending, so I'll just review those and then finish off. But there were three more. So first of all, some of the tips were fun in the water, swimming, or if your child knows how to swim, going to the pool to swim, or pool in your backyard, and or swimming was the key, or have sign them up to take swimming lessons. So you could do that. Then there's lemonade, having a lemonade or Kool-Aid or water stand. Said Kool-Aid, probably for many of us who grew up. But it's funny. I go in the store to see if Kool-Aid, yeah, they still have those packages. But anyway, have help them start a business, and that's really what that's all about. Or just having fun too. You don't have to, when I say you don't have to sell anything, no sell, sell. Have a lemonade stand, sell lemonade and or water. Next is volunteer service, helping your children serve throughout the summer. Find someone they can serve. Then there's, make arts and craft, having some arts and craft activities. Find out what they like, don't like. They can draw. So if they're good at drawing, maybe draw and then sell those drawings. Later they'll become an artist, or if they're good at singing, they can just sing within, your community, have a little show or something. So arts and craft can go, so many, it can go so many ways. So arts and craft, maybe even with their talent, maybe they can cook. Well, bake some cookies and sell the cookies. Anyway, the other one was, riding bikes and or walking. So if they don't have a bike, take them on a walk, or you go walking with them. Certainly don't let them go just alone in the neighborhood. As we talk about fun again, summer fun, summer can be fun. It is fun. Make it fun. Even if you're thinking, I don't know what else to do. Yes, find some, let them find some things that they can do and talk about what they can do together. The next one was similar to swimming, and that's go to a lake. So I would say go to a lake and a pool, or if you're out of town, take them to the beach, take them to the water, just to, whether they swim or not, just all of you get out and just sit and watch, if you go on vacations. And it's great to get up in the morning before everyone, well, when I say before everyone, early in the morning, to watch the sunrise. Walk your children out to see that, or walk before, depending on what city you're in, and take a walk early in the morning, and then in the evening, to see the sunset, or wherever you are. So, have that day where y'all can just walk and talk. Another one, okay, so it's a little like the bike ride, but a nature hike. Some places have whether it's a garden or a place where a flower I guess a flower garden, take them to learn about that, or just learn about what's on that hike. Maybe you're in a city where it's all about, well, part of the hike is, a woods area, a safe but woods area. So they learn about that, as well as camping. Now, interestingly, with camping, I am not the one to be out in the woods with the camp cabin. Um, I just, mm-mm. I have been camping twice, and in that it was one, when I went with a group. We were a part of a what I call a good facility. Wasn't out there in the camping and outside with a tent. Not for me. Anyway, but that might be for you. Over time, I've had people say, well, you didn't experience the real hiking or camping experience. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So again, you have children who want to do that. Maybe they want to go out and study bugs, or about nature, about rocks, and all of that. For me, sunrise, sunset, I'm good. So find what works for you and your children. Certainly allow them to explore their surroundings, that area. And then the last one, is travel. Take your children out to, again, maybe you can't go out of the state. Find a place in your state, where they can explore. So it could be a museum, a science museum, or a the bookmobile. They can explore reading books, take them to the library. So if anything, this last tip is taking them somewhere. It's a little like the volunteer as well. Take them and help them learn about something. So yes, do that. Anyway, those are the tips. So again, there are ways to have summer fun. I do want to include, so those were the 9, but as I was talking, there were 2 more I wanted to include. One is, again, this is a time for Vacation Bible School. I know many of us are going to help our children throughout learning, and continuing to learn, I should say. A little extension to what the Sunday school is, but Vacation Bible School, or programs that you're having at your church or ministry for your children. So certainly just get them involved with as much as they can throughout the summer. And then maybe you don't have all of that to do. Maybe you're not, you don't have all those resources, all those places. You're just saying, well, what can I do? Find something. And again, these were some ideas. Start with this. If anything, take them to the library. Do that, or just develop a routine. Maybe there's a time you all just get together, even though you say it's summer, but just get together and talk about, what we do as a family. So I hope you enjoyed all of that information. Again, with the glitch, you'll see this out there twice. I just found it really amazing. It just clicked. So anyway, again, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Again, happy Father's Day to all of you, our fathers, whether you're, I didn't pray this, but it comes to me now. Even, if you're an absentee father, meaning, you didn't grow up with a father, so you don't know how to father. And so you didn't know how to father your children. Again, if you're in that place, in that space, what I always say is, no matter where you are, start today and make a change. And doesn't matter what that step is, but a change in the positive. So making that step. And it is hard to make the first step for all of us. But I say to your fathers today, enjoy, because some families celebrate today, because others will say, well, I'm in church all day. Celebrate today. And some in church all day today too. But anyway, the bottom line is, man, God called you. And I just pray today that you are open to receive the word that many, encouraging words, and or word that many will share with you. And again, wherever you are at, whatever you're going through, life is tough for all of us. That's a part of life. But again, enjoy this day. Enjoy the word that's coming to you. And then again, be held accountable to other men. And I do see that in many spaces and places where there are a lot of men helping each other. Great. So again, enjoy the day. Thank you for joining with me. Again, you'll see this part I guess I didn't really want to, I didn't want to call it part 2. So I call it the extra session. And that's the extra session. But again, thank you for joining Dr. Josiah with fire. Take that fire with you today. If you don't have it, I just say, Lord, ignite the fire in them. And again, go to my website, get the free stuff, get the free download and school choice list. And there it is, scrolling across the screen again. If you need information, of course, you want to sew, always have to show that screen as well. If you want to sew, you can certainly go to my Cash App. Yeah, there you go, Cash App. And then I have a Zelle account there, so you can do that. And if you need to contact me, you can go to info@josiahjackson.com. So again, thank you for watching today, whatever time you watch. Again, we help parents go from, come get these kids, to, I got this. And you do. You do. Have a wonderful, great day.